Here comes the challenge. Oh, behind the champion. Looking for the upper hand.
Couldn't even wait for the match to start.
Complete disrespect to ambush your opponent from behind.
This is not the way a champion should carry themselves.
And so there's the bell, but I don't know how much of a match we're in for after that sneaky assault that took place during the entrances.
We'll just have to wait and see how that little scuffle alters the balance of power in this.
Look at this! A slingshot cross body!
Absolutely reckless abandon, and it paid off.
Adrenaline's at a peak right now.
Enough already.
Measured up and
Fist drop. And now thrown back into the ring. Caught with the lariat. A continuous attack on Strowman.
The monster among men is being whittled down. Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
And Strowman couldn't get his hands on him to prevent that move.
Yeah, HBK teaching a lesson or two.
Oh! He goes for the cover.
He clearly wants to dish out more punishment.
Braun got out of there. Neck breaker excellently executed.
Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless. Just grounded and pounded. Such a heart on display from HBK.
Few can match the pace that Shawn Michaels sets.
Shawn Michaels is one of the most influential superstars to ever set foot in the squared circle. Corey, I imagine that makes him easier to scout for than your average opponent.
Not exactly, Cole. You can watch every single HBK match over and over again, and it still wouldn't prepare you for stepping in the ring with the real deal. So you can bet Shawn's ready to teach a real-life, hands-on lesson tonight. Chess match of counters and reversals happening here. Counters on top of counters, and these opponents are at an impasse. One counter met by another.
What are they doing here?
Getting the upper hand by taking away your opponents.
Just grounded and pounded. A rare manhandling of Strowman here.
And that's what happens when HBK calls class into session.
Michaels putting it all on the line.
Look out!
Oh, just squashing their opponent.
2 count. Fights out at 2.
Now is not the time to wallow in disbelief. Pressure must be kept on.
Fist drop. He's going up.
Take off!
Boom! Things have been fraught between these competitors for weeks. We have to notice how tensions have risen even more recently. Nothing seems to be off limits at this point, and that's not a good thing. He looks absolutely gassed here.
At this point in the match, there's no time to recover. The damage is done.
And he retaliates on Strowman.
Wow, picture-perfect moonsault. Not looking in any condition to fight. More like a sitting duck here.
Yeah, on the apron. This is getting out of hand. Don't do this.
Oh, suplex!
Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless.
Enough already.
Strowman wasn't having that.
The monster among men picks his opponent up.
Yokosuka cutter. Strowman wreaking some serious destruction there.
The only way Strowman knows how to do it.
And he slides him back to the mat. Now here's Braun Strowman looking to secure the victory. He gets the kick out after the 1.
He's still got life in this matchup.
Blow to the abdomen gets them out of that.
Sweet chin music.
Shawn nailed it.
Fakes the pin. This might be it. Goes for the pin.
Shawn Michaels did it.
Here is your winner, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
Well, I wish I could say cheaters never prosper.
Yeah, not the case here thanks to that cunning ambush.
It's gotta hurt having a potential win stolen from you like this.
Hey, they could have launched a surprise attack of their own. That's on them.
That might just be one of the craziest things you've ever said. Ivar's got that look on his face, and we're about to find out why.
The champ taking his own opportunity to make a statement.
Gotta say, always love hearing what the champ has to say.
Yeah, never a dull moment when he's got the mic.
He is hurt enough, and now he's out here to do things face to face.
Maybe even set the record straight.
He might not have expected this interruption, but he better be on high alert now.
And just like that, the offer is on the table.
The WWE Universe now waiting on the response.
Oh, looks like the champ just wants to fight.
This is risky. What if he gets injured?
In his time here in WWE, the great Khali has become a global sensation, especially in his home nation of India, where he's regarded as a true hero.
As a matter of fact, Khali was the first Indian-born WWE superstar. He's been using those incredibly long legs to do some serious trailblazing in his career.
Khali takes a lot of pride in representing his home on the global stage, and he'll crush anyone who gets in his way to deliver another in-ring victory for all of India.
And in the opposite corner is Ivar, whose natural state is ready for battle. Imbued with the Viking spirit, Ivar never backs down from a fight and definitely never holds back.
Well, that's because domination is what Ivar's all about, Saxton, and he's willing to impose his will on any superstar who dares step in his path.
Clothesline! Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Look at this. He just tossed the leg.
I've seen Saxton thrown out of a few local bars like that before.
Please don't remind me, Corey. And Ivar is finally changing the tempo with that attack.
That might be what gets Ivar out of jeopardy.
And that has to knock all the wind out of you. No disqualifications in this match. Corey, what's the play here?
Oh, I think we all know the answer to that one, Cole. Do whatever it takes to win. You're not going to get called out.
Here we go. Suicide dive.
Whatever it takes to win.
Tossed caution out the window, and it paid off.
Adrenaline is through the roof now. Sit straight into the barricade. Big time clothesline.
Good grief.
And he denies Ivar.
Oh, my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
And this one is over.
One of the most dominant forces the women's division has ever seen. Rhea Ripley.
The Eradicator is here.
The following champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Adelaide, Australia, the WWE Women's World Champion, Rhea Ripley.
Messing with Rhea Ripley is just plain dangerous. Her power, her intensity, and her complete lack of remorse makes her a one-of-a-kind threat.
Well, what's really scary is it seems like Rhea is only getting stronger, more lethal. She's deadlier today than she was even just yesterday.
Ready or not, Rhea Ripley is coming for her competition tonight.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
The hell's wrong with you? Stop it.
I can't help it, Corey. Lyra's exciting to watch. Whoa!
Please, stop.
And her opponent from Dublin, Ireland, the WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion, Lyra Valkyria.
Every week, Ripley just gets more ruthless. How do you prepare for that?
You have to be mentally prepared as well as physically for a master class in brutality.
That sound was the bell, and Lyra Valkyria is set to fight, a woman who has worked like hell her entire life to get here and is not letting up now.
Lyra believes in herself, Michael. She's the type of competitor who seizes the moment and creates her own opportunities.
Valkyria is resilient and adaptable to any situation. Those qualities give Lyra the ability to score a victory anytime, whether by pinfall or submission.
But Mommy is here, and she is in a mood. Brutality incoming, courtesy of Rhea Ripley.
It seems like every time Rhea competes, she becomes just a little more sadistic, a bit more brutal, which means that this match is going to get ugly in a hurry.
I honestly can't believe we just saw a human being tossed like that. Over and over.
That got bad real quick.
What a way to get out of that one.
Lyra managing to find some of that neat...
Watch out!
And completely missed the mark.
Really thought that was going to work, but now we got a human being we have to scrape off the floor.
Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the officials' count. Knew what Valkyria had coming.
A narrow escape.
Dueling reversals.
Oh, look at a torch of their opponent. Uh-oh, this isn't going to be good. Oh, man. Just like that, she turned it around. Throws her back in from ringside.
Man. Turns it around. Sole of the foot meets the stomach.
Lyra Valkyria is always on the hunt, always looking to ascend here in WWE.
Yeah, but that sort of tunnel vision could easily come back to bite Lyra, Cole. When you have a singular focus like Lyra does, it's only a matter of time before it's used against you, and you become the hunted.
Ripley with the wherewithal to counter.
Counter after counter. Neither superstar getting the clear advantage. Trading counters and reversals back and forth. In the corner now. She doesn't want to stay there. Scoop slam sets things up.
Ascending to the top rope.
She had her lined up. This might be the end here.
Flying. A diving leg drop.
Rhea went down in a heap.
You got to be questioning how much further they're willing to take this, guys.
After that, Cole, I don't think there's any question they're ready to take this all the way. This match should be over. Ripley has more guts than brains.
Sometimes when you unleash your best offense and it doesn't get the job done, you're taken out of your game. That's a real possibility now in this match.
Totally out of it. She's a perfect target.
She gets around the attack. Dumps her to the outside.
Getting back into the ring now.
Bam!
Lyra Valkyria thinking big.
Oh, she has her right where she wants her. From the top.
Diving double axe handle. Discouraging results for Ripley right here.
A full court press being applied to Ripley.
What a reversal.
Rhea isn't taking this lying down anymore.
If Ripley was looking for an opportunity to pull a 180, that could be it.
Boom! Devastating clotheslines. And the cap, shoulders down. She might have her.
Breaks the count.
She just will not go away.
Valkyria gets counted.
She might be waking up.
Yeah, she knows what it takes to stay in this fight.
Valkyria keeps her away. Well, Ripley has things right where she wants them. Here we go.
No doubt Ripley just ended this.
There's two. She kicks out. I don't believe it.
I thought that was game over.
Pure guts to kick out there. Rhea Ripley's best shot couldn't end this.
Blast off. Good Lord. Taking flight. Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there.
This has become a monumental struggle for these competitors.
It is down to who still has the energy, the resolve to put the pedal to the metal.
Oh, man. And again in the other direction.
And an answer from her. Drops the leg.
Peeling their opponent off of the ground, hooking the leg. Fisherman buster.
And quickly now, shoulders down for the win.
What? What? Oh, what do you say? This is amazing.
What a match. And a live crowd doesn't get any hotter than this. On the edge of their seats and then some.
A step up Enziguri. Adrenaline pumping. Here she goes. Top rope.
Look at the height.
Frog splash.
Hazardous situation for Ripley.
Looking for the pin. Oh, kicks out. Kicks out.
Wow. After a kick out like that, you have to be impressed by Rhea Ripley.
Confidence must be waning as she hits the opposition hard, but still can't get the fall. Well scouted by Ripley.
Opportunity now for Rhea to capture some momentum.
Rhea could be turning her fortunes around. Dismantling the arm in the corner. Gotta hurt. Watch your face.
Inverted Alabama slam. She's rising up, rising into a precarious position.
Forced to the outside. Not a good predicament to be in. Going up to the turnbuckle here. From the top. Oh, no, went big and pays for it.
Taking flight only to find nobody home at ringside. What a disastrous miscalculation.
Twisted into a leg breaker. To the arm. Terrible. And Lyra continues to attack with aggression as this match goes on.
Yeah, this is Valkyria in control and looking toward the finish line.
Tossed back into the ring.
Oh, man.
Northern Lights!
Rhea Ripley looking for the submission. Look at this power.
Prism trap locked in. Submission by Rhea.
The look on her face.
And she gives up to the...
The champ with a big win and perhaps vanquishing another possible challenger.
Tonight was about establishing dominance for the champion, and they did just that. Oh, we got company.
Look who's here.
Looks like someone else is interested in the champion's gold.
I'd love to see this.
And the champ not backing down in the slightest. Ladies and gentlemen, the killer has been unleashed.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Black Forest, South Australia, weighing in at 330 pounds, Big Bronson Reed.
Like a natural disaster or a kaiju come to life.
Bronson is a whole new breed of big man. Agile and with plenty of impressive athleticism.
Bronson Reed believes he is pound for pound one of the best competitors in WWE, and he has no problem proving it. The mouthpiece of Imperium.
Ladies and gentlemen, the matter is highly. What you're about to witness is dignified deformation executed by unprecedented precision. A diabolical athlete who was stuck at nothing to uphold the integrity and honor of this great sport. Der Ringgeneral Gunther.
Well, that is quite an introduction from Kaiser, introducing Gunther and espousing their mission statement.
What makes the pairing of Gunther and Ludwig so scary is Kaiser's unwavering dedication to the ring general.
Yeah, there's nothing Kaiser wouldn't do if Gunther ordered it.
Certainly an efficient and cohesive tandem. They wage war in the ring as a single unit.
As if Gunther needed help being even more intimidating.
Well, with Kaiser at his side, he might just be unstoppable.
Gunther, Kaiser, two men in complete synchronicity, exhibiting complete dominance.
And set to prove exactly why they believe the mat is sacred.
Gunther is so meticulous in his approach. The ring general has every tool of magic.
What a tech. Rhodes playing the role of savior here.
Oh, he timed that counter well.
Locking up with the collar and elbow.
Being driven to the ropes here. Good display of power.
Punch right in the head.
Gets the reversal. What a counter.
Locking up.
Being overtaken here, driven into the corner. Collar and elbow.
Being driven back and is getting cornered now.
And wait a minute. What's the manager doing under the apron?
Come on now. What is this manager bringing out? You should revoke his license for this.
Boom. Referee setting the hardware aside, clearing the way for any future damage.
Tossing them aside. Not the prettiest thing you'll ever see, but it sure looks effective from here.
Stepped aside, avoiding damage.
Counter on Gunther pays off. Strong, looking for the quick pin. Gets his shoulder up right before two.
Clearly hoping for an early end to this one.
Look at these debilitating forearm strikes.
Clubbing away with forearm after forearm. Look at these cross faces. There's Gunther with a counter.
Down by the DDT.
Oh, no, he can be caught here. Bad spot for him. And the ropes will force the hold to be released.
He got out of dodge just in time.
He's looking a little worn down now.
He is looking to do some serious harm. Hoisted up and driven down with an axe driver. Can Gunther recover from that?
No way.
What an amazing level of fight still left in Gunther.
And there needs to be a refocus now. That was the moment that could have ended things. A moment that's being replayed in their heads right now. And he counters. Moving into the ring. Lifted and completely helpless here. Check your face after that one.
Oh, impact to the stomach. Cut off with a kick to the gut. Drop kick.
Great athleticism.
Oh, knee drop. Gunther now from behind.
Gunther.
Trying to get out of the submission. And does. Clothesline.
What impact. Only running on instinct to keep fighting. Completely lost otherwise.
Massive body block from the second rope.
Tossing their opponent like they're nothing.
Delivers the knee drop.
to take to keep this guy down. Targets the gut to end the offense. O'Connor roll.
Shoulders are down. This could be it. Referee in great position. He got the shoulder up in time.
Wow. Gunther has him lined up. The ring general delivering a powerbomb.
Gunther can taste victory now.
Oh, hip drop to the gut.
He is getting rid of the turnbuckle pad.
Don't say that too loud, Saxon. You might get caught.
Pushing their opponent up, draped over the top rope.
And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count.
Uh-oh. Dropping the elbow right on the knee.
Denied with an elbow.
Ref continues to count. Real risk of things ending right now. Boom!
Bronson Reed rallying the crowd behind him.
Bronson Reed with the victory.
Here is your winner.
Whoa, serves him up there. Maybe that'll change his attitude.
And they were not able to beat the ref's count. This one ends in a count out.
When it comes down to the record books, a win is a win no matter the conditions. They should still be proud. Here comes one of the greatest in history, CM Punk.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
CM Punk is as determined as ever and wants to prove that he is indeed the best in the world.
Who would say otherwise? Punk has battled through injury and taken on the toughest opponent since his return.
On the mic, in the ring, Punk has not lost a single step. In fact, he might be even better than ever. Punk looks ready to do what he does best.
An open challenge?
Who's gonna step up? The dogs are barking loud tonight.
And his opponent from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 230 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Braun Breaker.
We've seen a fury to Braun Breaker, a fiery temper that fuels him in the ring.
And that fire cannot be extinguished.
Breaker really a generational talent, seemingly built to be a force in this industry.
Now, Breaker's extremely explosive in the ring. He's endlessly charismatic out of it and wise beyond his years from bell to bell.
Clearly learned a lot from his family about the business, but is easily carving his own path and legacy of dominance. Here we have CM Punk, the self-proclaimed best in the world, but even his biggest detractors would have to admit he's got the resume to back that claim up.
Absolutely. Iconic matches against legendary superstars, shocking championship victories, long title reigns. Punk has done it all, and he's ready to do it all again.
A big win here certainly would help silence those haters and help cement his claims.
And you can hear them, dogs barking everywhere Braun Breaker goes. Behold, 250 pounds of pure intensity, unleashed and ready to go on a rampage.
I don't think it gets more explosive in the ring than Braun Breaker. I just hope he can eventually calm down for his own sake.
Elbow drop.
Piercing.
Counters.
He's not going to be able to pull this off, is he?
Oh,
is he?
Yeah!
Power bomb. No muss, no fuss on that delivery. Someone clearly doesn't want this match to go on much longer than it has to.
To the arm.
Boom.
Got the head scissors. Oh, cinched in. Man, that's just nasty.
Just raining down elbows. You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win.
Springboard, but nobody home.
Connecting with a sharp elbow.
And into the collar and elbow.
Showcasing strength in this situation, pushing the opposition to the ropes.
Oh, my!
Braun Breaker might be one of the most intense superstars in WWE today. How can anyone begin to rein in that level of energy?
Well, it's not so much about reining it in as it is avoiding it, Cole. Yeah, Breaker's intense, but that's also been one of his downfalls. Braun tends to throw himself headlong into situations without getting the full picture first. From the middle rope, breathtaking.
A pin. This might do it.
Stops the count before it, too.
It'll take more than that to hold him down.
Huge kick connects. And that's something that will slow down Breaker.
Yeah, this is the hostility Punk wanted to bring.
He might be getting up, but it doesn't look like it will be for long.
Whoa, what a high kick. And Punk gets countered there.
A chain of reversals here, every motion getting cut off.
Oh, no. It looks like that busted him open pretty bad. Braun's finally able to slow all that incoming offense.
Yeah, Breaker's survival instincts are taking over. Breaker taking things to another level.
I didn't think his intensity could go any higher, but I was just proven wrong.
He quickly slides into the ring.
And on the line for a punt.
Look, that might have put it away. 2 count. Wow, just barely making it out.
A thought that was it, but the resilient CM Punk refused to stay down.
And Breakker having to reckon with the fact that his best seemingly wasn't good enough.
And he's got him in his sights. Got him right where he wants him.
Flying.
Diving shoulder tackle. And that blow has him wavering.
This match finally really taking its toll. Who knows how much further this thing will go now?
He connects with a counter. Caught with the double axe handle.
He's looking like easy prey, about to fall into a trap.
And he's going to the top.
Up high. Diving crossbody. Throwing all caution to the wind. Braun dodges just in time.
European uppercut. Braun lining him up from the top turnbuckle. From the top. Oh, he paid for that. High risk. Big forearm. Saw it coming and fired back hard.
Frankensteiner.
Directly into the cup.
The damage is done.
Shoulder up, shoulder up.
Getting dangerously close to ending it all there. Oh, man, he is more than fired up right now.
Punk wasting no motion on the counter. Uh-oh. Oh, here we go. Fends it off. Good counter.
Devastating counter. Scouting paid off with a DDT.
Looking to take it to the air now.
Punk from up high.
Elbow drop from the top rope. Punk has that look. Gonna try to end it.
Punk looking for GTS. Boom! GTS. But can Punk close this?
2. He's still in this fight.
Simply abnormal resilience from Breakker.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin. They're gonna have to try to fight out of this. Body shots connecting. The cover. And he fights it off. Cover. And picks up a monumental victory.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
A surprisingly fast victory here tonight.
There's the consequences of getting caught unprepared. Just goes to show you, you got to be on your toes at all times.